Hey NBA 2K MyLeague fans, I am back with another NBA 2K MyLeague expansion series video with those Cincinnati Lions. And in this video we got highlights of our game against the top seed in the East, the Chicago Bulls, led by the human highlight film Rayshawn Oden. And they're potentially our first round playoff opponent if we can sneak into the playoffs. Right now we're a half game out, and we're behind the Pistons and the Magic. We own the tiebreaker with both those teams right now, and we have 2 games remaining with the Pistons if we can win some games here. And so I'm going to get you caught up on the action we've had since the last video, and we'll get into those highlights. All right, if you're new to the channel, I am Coach 2K. If you want to learn how to play My League, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notified whenever I upload anything new, so you don't miss a single NBA 2K video I put out. Got tons of My League content here. Be sure and click the link in the corner to the beginning of this series to watch every episode. All right, so the Milwaukee Bucks, they're solidifying their claim to the 6th seed, and you got the Magic and the Pistons, and you can see there we're a half game out. The Knicks are continuing to fade. The Hawks aren't even contending, so we got a good shot here at getting in if we can just win some games. Now, we played the Milwaukee Bucks, and again, they were tough, man. And they outlasted us and beat us 109-106 behind Wilt Jones Jr.'s 26 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks, 6 offensive rebounds. That was crazy. And for us, Donnell Jenks, he led us with, 38 points and 6 rebounds. He played pretty well, and so did Zhang. And Luka Billups with a double-double, but there just wasn't enough, as we didn't have enough in the tank to beat the Bucks. So probably not going to get a chance at the 6th seed because they own the tiebreaker. Next up for us was the Oklahoma City Thunder. Amari Kemp put up 26 points, 28 points, had 9 rebounds. It's some awesome highlight plays, but we demolished the Oklahoma City Thunder by 23. And Zhang, we had to sit him because he was tired again. He's always tired, and so he didn't start or play. But Jenks carried the load. He had 45, 8, and 6. Pretty good night for Donnell Jenks. All right, so just to catch you up on the Chicago Bulls, they're led by the human highlight film Rayshawn Oden, a 93 rated small forward from UNLV, and he's challenging for the scoring title behind Sean Rooks. He's averaging 27.5 a game and 11 rebounds, averaging a double-double. You look at some of his performances over the last 4 games prior to our game. Look at that output, 43, 48. I mean, the guy can score. I'll put a link into some of his highlights he's had against us. Horace Carter, 83 rated small forward from Alabama. And he has a really nice highlight in this game. Nice play by the Hall of Fame CPU. Sometimes I'm amazed. I'm like, wow, that was a really awesome play. And it's really cool to see the CPU put things together. At point guard, the 79 rated Costa Tilakina. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but he's from Poland. And he averages 14 points a game and a little over 4 assists. And so he has his moments. The problem is he's so undersized, and we take advantage of that in this game. Joe Bishop, 89 rated shooting guard from Notre Dame, Hoosier. And look at those Hall of Fame badges. He averages 10 points a game, 7.3 rebounds, and a little over a block a game. And so he brought some energy into this game. Right now, the Bulls own the season series, 3-0. You can see we got Zhang back in the lineup. He's rested up. He's ready to go. I usually have to give him a game. Him and Hood, I have to let off, get some rest every now and then. You see Richmond get him going with a 3 wide open. And we did this all game, man. We took advantage of their point guard. He's just so small. You can see there Bishop taking advantage of Zhang. They went at him early, and they found Cherry. Is that Cherry inside? Cherry was a little bit of a force inside there. And Oden in the first quarter, there as you see Jenks get the steal. And look at the highlight dunk as he does a 360. Look at this dunk. That is a nice dunk. I liked it. But fortunately for us, in the first quarter, Oden, I mean, he wasn't much of a factor, and he was pretty cold. And we had Jenks on him at the beginning of the game. But a lot of times they played Oden at the power forward slot. Look at this, another dunk by Jenks on the fast break. Look at this, another highlight. Good job, Jenks. And that would put us in a real mismatch of a situation. You see Richmond score there. But we would build a double-figure lead in the first half, I think in the first quarter even. As there we get by 8. Everybody looks pretty excited on the bench. There we threw it over the top. I didn't think he was going to catch it, but Bonzi Harris did. And he drops it in. And look at, is that Oden taking it into the rack? Unopposed as Bonzi Harris can't guard him. And there you can see Oden getting hot now. And he buries a 3 to bring him within 7. And he takes it inside. Look at this big block here. We do a good job of blocking Oden. We get it out in the fast break, make a dangerous pass, and Jenks gets fouled at the end of the break and gives him a couple of free throws, which he knocks down. And there's our double-figure lead there. That is in the second half. And there we get a steal, but we throw it right back to Oden. And look at Oden, man, with a nice slam dunk. And I was afraid that was going to get him going. Cherry, he was working the post inside, and he did a good job scoring in there, and they did a good job playing defense. As Bishop, I think it's Bishop, takes it all the way to the rim after the steal. He jumped the pass there. And there, look at that play. We got the steal, and we end up getting a wide open 3 to Zing, who knows what to do when he gets it in the corner there. Puts us up by 12. And here's Cherry again, working inside against Billups. You can see he's got some offensive footwork down in there. More good defense by the Bulls as they get out on the break. And they're going to find Richmond on the baseline with a nice solid jumper there from the mid-range to bring him within 6. But Zing's still working off the screen. Foot on the line. He has a long 2 there. And he's going to get to the basket. Nice find by Calvin Hood as Zing dunks it. And now we're up by 14 again. But look at Oden here. He found himself on Eddie Drew, and Eddie Drew proved he couldn't guard him. And Red with a nice 3 there. And so there, I was worried the whole game here. You just never know. You never have a lead that's too big. As you see Jenks give us a 10-point lead going into the half. Drew had 20. Oden only had 11. So that was a huge victory for us in the first half as we were scorching because we're pushing the ball down inside against their point guard here. Look at him. He misses it. I thought we played pretty good D, but he gets the offensive rebound. He gets hammered, and he throws it in. And so he's going to go to the line for an N1 after he got that over the rim and into the bucket. So right off the bat, they cut the lead. And so Oden doing the nice step back there. I wasn't expecting that, and Jenks wasn't either. Zing with another dunk on the other end. Puts us back up by 10 or so. And a lot of traffic here as Carter takes it in, takes some contact, but still makes the basket. And that's Carter. He misses that. But look at Oden there crashing the glass. 8-point game. There we thought we had the steal. But look, Oden wide open. And you can't leave him open like that because he's going to knock it down. I think it's a 5-point lead. And here we get the pick and fade with Drew. He can't get it. But look at Jake's catching the loose ball after both he and Zhang were really working the offensive glass. As Oden scores again. The crowd, look, they're getting out the big sign, the faces. And it's a 5-point game here in the third. And Oden scores again off the screen where we left him wide open. We tend to go under the screen too much. But look at that play by the Bulls, man. I think that's Red to Carter with the slam dunk. That was an awesome highlight for the Bulls. They look at Oden, man. He just takes it and posterizes Myers as the bench is like falling over themselves. That was such a good play. And it was, I have to admit, that was a pretty good play. And so we got a 5-point lead as they double Harris inside, and they find Calvin Hood, who isn't afraid to put up the 3 when he has to every now and then. But look at Oden with the backdoor cut, getting to the basket, and scoring. But we're still up by 10 here, and we got the mismatch there. That's Eddie Drew again, finds himself on Oden. Oden lets him have it, and we're going to try and get Jenks to the basket, and he gets hammered, but no call, not in Chicago, but he still kisses it off the glass. big bucket for us here. You see Oden, instead of cutting to the basket this time, we were looking for it. He ended up cutting out for the three-point shot, which he made. Look at the fast break here. Calvin Hood finds Billups. Billups drops it in to give us a 9-point lead here. And we're going to run Jinx off that screen on the side. And this time, man, no contact as he dunks it. And on the out-of-bounds play, Jinx cuts to the basket. And Double O gets it to him. And he finishes and scores. Up by 14 now. And they get the steal. Their point guard gets it out. And he finishes. Nice steal by the little guy. And so we got Oden again here. He's gonna find his way in there. I thought we had him covered up, but man, he's still got the offensive rebound. I just cannot rebound inside the take charge circle. Anybody got any tips on how I can rebound in there? And look at Zhang using the screen with a little bit of space. That's all he needs to score from three. And their point guard's going to bury a three himself on the other end. Still a 10-point game. Here's a look at our next few games. The Clippers, Blazers, Grizzlies, and Pistons. The Clippers are going to be tough. As look at Jinx get in. There he got contact and he got the foul. And that was on Oden late in the fourth quarter. And the coaching staff decided to take Oden out for some reason after this foul. He only had 4 fouls. And then we didn't see Oden the rest of the game. They brought Carter in, I think. As Jinx goes to the line and scores. So I was happy they didn't play him. We needed this win really bad. As you see Zhang take it, lays it in. He gets the foul too. And he's going to go to the line. And he'll knock down the free throw. And in the end, we'd go on to win by 10. A big win for the franchise here, as we needed that really bad. We shot really well because we pushed it inside all night long. We had a lot of turnovers, though. That was killing us. But we rebounded really well, and that was a big factor in this win. So nice win for the Lions as they beat the top-seeded Bulls. And we get some film to look at before the playoffs start if we can make it in and face those guys. You can see Oden here. He had 38 points. Pretty good night for Oden. Carter had 12. Point guard had 11. Cherry had 10. And so for us, though, Jinx had 27 points and 6 rebounds. Drew had 26 and 5 rebounds. Zhang with 21, 2 for 5 from 3. We didn't take a lot of threes. We've kind of not pulling the trigger on as many of those. The schedule, the home stretch here, guys. 2 weeks remaining for us. 6 games, 3 at home, 3 on the road, 2 against the Pistons. So we kind of control our own destiny a little bit here. If we can win some of these games, we should win. Clippers are pretty tough, though. You can see, though, we're a half game out, and the Magic are now in 8th place. So we could finish anywhere from 7th to 8th and not making the playoffs. We're working hard to get in there, and so wish us luck here as we face the Clippers next time. And until I talk to you again, let me know in the comments. More feedback. I love hearing from you guys. And I'm Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Thanks for watching, and stay healthy.